Right. When we talk about Bang Olufsen, we talk about emotions.
Introduce yourself first, and I have an introduction for you.
I'm going to do that. I'm coming.
Okay.
Whatever we do, we're always going to start with some emotion. And the most emotional thing is music. My name is Ahmed Elkalliny. I'm basically the regional head for a company called Bang Olufsen in the Middle East. I will try and explain Bang Olufsen, although I cannot explain it, because you cannot explain emotions. You can only hear them, you can only touch them, and you can only smell them. So, who is Bang Olufsen? What is it about? Actually, people think of Apple as doing great, as a company that's been around for a while. This is a Danish company that is in the same scope as Lego. It's actually bigger than Lego on the stock market, and has more shareholders of Danes and Scandinavians than Lego does. The company's been around for 90-something years, invented or founded by two guys, these two lovely gentlemen here, and their core competence was about delivering audio technology and audio-video technology with very luxurious and very high-quality thing. I'm sorry هتكلم معظم الوقت بالانجليزي بس في حاجات عربي بعرف اتكلم برضه عربي. When I first joined Bang Olufsen 5-6 years ago, I sat with a guy, and I come from the consumer electronics business. Consumer electronics, we were very much about how do we target the consumer and not become like the PC industry. How do you, when you walk into the store, you don't feel you're buying, you cannot tell what this brand is. But when you hear that music, when you hear the bass, when you hear the trebles, when you look at it and feel that product, it's a very small speaker. And I can give you music to light up a whole room full of 30 people. This is what basically we're trying to achieve with this brand. So, in consumer electronics, our biggest challenge is when you walk into the store, how do you differentiate yourself from the rest of the crowd? What does the store look like? For 92 years, this is what actually we've been trying to do. And we're not doing it, the store is not the key premise, it's always the product. The product is the key thing, and then everything revolves around that product. Dahlia mentioned something very interesting around feel, do, and then think. And it's all about feeling. How do you get that feeling when you walk into the store, when you get that luxury retail experience, when you feel you're not buying a speaker, you are not buying. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, when I first joined the guy, I asked him, I said, come on, I've worked for Danish companies for about 20 years now. And they come and tell me, and I tell the guy, no, we can sell thousands of this product, and we can sell hundreds of that, and we can do this, and we can put it in the store, and we can list, and so on and so forth. He says, yes. But when a lady buys, and here we're not talking about Louis Vuitton here, what is luxury? What is that feeling? What is she buying when a lady goes in and wants her Chanel, wants her Bottega Veneta, wants her, I don't know the rest of them, I mean, I always find it difficult with these ladies' brands, but this is what it's all about. You are buying something much more different, and when you walk into the store, you want to get a totally different experience. So if you look at any luxury retail, you find one bag in the tree. You don't find Monza Roxy, that does not exist when you're trying to build a brand. So what are we about? We're about becoming the most desired audio brand in the world. Nice, simple, straightforward. What I'm here to talk about is how do we achieve that within a retail context, using retail elements, using products, and using the heritage and the three key pillars that we built the brand on. The brand is built on three and always three simple things. Sound, which is what you've heard there. Design. It's a very interesting rectangular box, very Scandinavian design. It has real aluminium. Every every single B&O product has to have aluminum. So the store, when you walk in, you must feel that experience of aluminum. I'll give you a funny little tidbit. We are able to produce a grade of aluminum in Bang Olufsen higher than Apple. So Apple actually has taken quite a number of our industrial engineers to try and get them to get that Apple silver. It is extremely difficult to get a pure aluminum silver look. And the Danes are extremely good at that. And then craft. So again, if I look at the wonderful speakers at the back there, it will always, if I say it's leather, it's always leather. If I say it's aluminum, it's always aluminum. And if I say it's handmade, it's always going to be handmade. So, we've got a wonderful product, and that wonderful product now needs a place for it to be able to be sold. So what do we do? The challenge again is, oh, Ahmed, انت بتاع السماعات. I am the person and the team I work with are the people who sell experiences, who will actually make you dream. Going back to that Chanel example, going back to Mont Blanc, going back to Bottega Veneta, you are not getting a speaker, you are not getting an audio product. I love the example of our retail here in Egypt, actually. I learned a lot from the Egyptian market, although it's not the most luxury, high-end market. I work a lot with Apple resellers and so on in their stores, although Apple is the one who commands what an APR looks like. But guess what? The power of this type of brand in retail is so strong that when we're able to enter the retail stores, if you go into any trade line store, you're going to find Bang & Olufsen products actually superseding. ودايما بنحاول نبقى عارفين مدير ابل جاي امتى عشان يخبوا من عليه عشان الراجل بيزعل. بس the equity that you get from being in store with this type of craftsmanship and product is extremely high. So I'll talk about the stores and then I'll go into products and what we do in Cairo. This is basically a store we've just redone in Marbella in Spain. We just opened it up last month. The whole experience of the store evokes luxury, evokes emotion, evokes colors, evokes the brand essence of you're getting an experience in the form of an audio-visual product. As you walk into the store, 90 years of Scandinavian heritage is what we always try and make the consumer experience and the customer feel when he walks in. So there's always going to be a warm feel to it. You've always got the wooden floors. If you go to Copenhagen Airport, which I've had to go to once a month for the last 15 years, it's wood. المطار كله أرضيته خشب. The table, which Apple has done a great job on, is always going to be wood. And the beauty of this is, this store is loaded with products. You can hardly tell that there are products there. I mean, the wall at the back is something new, which we've started to develop, because when you're buying into this luxury dream, you want to feel the leather, you want to smell, you want to touch. And then, if you look over here, I've got products here, I've got products here, I've got products here. If you look at the color schemes that we use, so this is basically our bronze collection. So we're very much focused on, in luxury, and ladies again will know this very well, we work on how do we bring in fashion and how fashion changes, and you do two turns in fashion. You've got an autumn-winter collection and you've got a spring-summer. You do the same exactly in, if you want to call it, consumer electronics. This is a very typical example. This is all products. So if you walk into any architect, and he walks in and he says, "What have you got for me?" You give an architect the inspiration from the store of how he can do up the next palace and the next high net worth home, and even just an ordinary person who desires to be different, who desires to have something that is not a black box of what a TV is. And I will show you an example of how we've transformed TV from being a black box, taking up a ton of space, into how we've done it again in retail. This is basically the core business. Speakers, audio, because we're about audio. And if you look at the way you set it up, you're basically giving the consumer the different colors with different types of product in a very simplistic fashion and in a way where he can basically interact and take a decision, and then I can go in and start thinking about how many watts and how many this and how many that. We do not talk about any of this anymore in our retail stores. Geneva.